now as I ever do. So I look a little mess in the morning, a little rough around the edges. Excuse me. Um, Basically, I was just minding my own business and I seen it came across the TV screen. Rookie cop shoots man mistakes gun for taser. This happened before. This isn't the first time this happened. This is in, I believe. Oh, where is this at? This is in I think it's in Missouri. I think it's in St. Louis, Missouri somewhere. I don't not too sure where it is. It's in Lawrence, Missouri. I think it is. I'm not sure, but I think it's in Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, so Kansas City or Kansas City, Kansas. I'm not sure, but as you see, you can look on the dash cam. You see a officer, two officers, and a man getting into a fight. They pull him out the car, and she just shoot him and saying she thought it was her taser, and Um, I believe the man survived. I believe he's okay. I believe he's okay. It's just from what I read. It just happened yesterday on Mariah Carey's birthday, by the way. I'll be up in Philly to see her soon. But that's why I've been going on crazy with birthday celebrations with her. But make a long story short, yeah, it's an unfortunate situation. I don't know what happened. I don't know, but she pulled out her pulled out a taser, put out her gun, said it was her taser. She shot him. He's been only thing I know is she's being charged. I do know she's being charged because they're saying something's going to trial. I may have to read over it again. I'm dyslexic, so I have to keep reading things to make sure I understand it correctly. But I believe she's being charged, and I know she's on administrative duty or whatever. So however that go, but that's really not the reason why I'm making this live to talk about the shooting. What I'm here to talk about is the comments. I know that you can't control people. I know people are going to say all certain things, but have you ever just scrolled down the comments and see some of the things that people say? I've read comments like one good, one less monkey off the street, one this, that. They're making a lot of racial comments, a lot of racist comments. Comments that I'm quite sure if your employer knew about, you wouldn't be employed no fucking more. The shit is tired. It's stupid. Like, it's bad enough that we're getting shot down by the police. We're getting shot down by the police. I can't even say we no more. It's an epidemic of the police shooting people. You get what I'm saying? Then for y'all motherfuckers to want to sit behind. But see, this is what I can understand. I can respect someone that don't like black people and just to come out and say, I don't like black people. But y'all motherfuckers that want to sit behind y'all computers and say the shit. That's what I'm saying. It's fucked up. One less monkey off the fucking street. One less this, one less that, one less that. Y'all are the reason that shit like this go on. You get what I'm saying? I pray to God that none of your loved ones is shut down in the middle of the fucking street. I hope it ain't one of y'all that's driving home one day. And when I say y'all, I don't know who I'm speaking to. I'm just talking about the people that's leaving comments under the comment section that's saying nasty and mean things. Monkey, this, that, and the third. It's like just the type of shit that I read in the comments. I am really shocked about. It appalls me that people really think this way. Like, y'all hate us that bad. Why are y'all so mad? What is it about being black, being African American, that is so bad? Like, why do y'all dislike us so much? I really want to know. What have we done? Like, I'm really want to know. Like, what have we done? Anybody can please apply comment to this. I really want to know, what have we done that's so bad for us to be treated the way that we're being treated? I'm not just talking about the police shootings. I'm just talking about the I'm not talking about the police shooting. I'm just talking about the unfair treatment, the unfair bias. Like, what the fuck have we done that is so fucking bad? You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Y'all set up and called us 1/3, 1/4, or 3/5 of a human for years. For years. Done shit done messed with, that try to mess with our culture. You get what I'm saying? Every culture on this earth, I believe, has something to offer. Every you know, every culture has something to offer. Every person on this in this universe has something to offer. I don't believe there's one race better than no race. I don't believe this one race is better than the other. I personally don't believe it. But I stand for my fucking people. And enough is a fucking enough. It's enough. Like it gets sickening. Like I'm sick of seeing my brothers and sisters being shot down in the fucking street. I'm sick of seeing my brothers and sisters are being stopped and frisked. You get what I'm saying? One thing they need to start stopping frisking some of these white folks. Go to the suburban areas and stop and frisk them. They're the ones with all the rifles and the AK-47s and this, that, and the third and got the right to bear arms. They're the fucking murderers. But yet y'all still fucking with us. Now, granted, I don't know the situation that happened with the man. He probably was in there doing something he had no fucking business or whatever. He probably was. He probably did swing on a female officer, which ain't right. And if that is happening, when she pulled his taser out, she should have tased his ass if that what was going on. I don't know, but I just have this belief where if someone's stealing something, if someone's speeding or something, or someone trying to flee a scene, I don't think that warrant them dying. Somebody go outside and steal a car. Steal my car. Do I have a right to run outside and shoot them dead? Because they're trying to steal from me? No. The only way that you should be justified in murdering somebody is if you feel as though that your children or your life or your loved one's life is in danger. That's the only way I really agree with the terms of murdering somebody. Somebody's threatening you, that don't warrant you to murder them. Somebody push you or hit you, that don't warrant murder. It doesn't warrant murder. And not say she murdered this man. I believe he survived. And I hope he did. But it's just in general, like it don't make no fucking sense. Like my God, bad enough we got enough fights going on. Then this shit just keep happening. Like my question is to that motherfucking Aurora, Colorado. Why don't y'all stop and frisk the people up there? The people that's going to the malls. You get what I'm saying? Stop and frisk them. Like, what are y'all doing in the suburbs when these mass shootings happen? But yet, it is an unfair rhetoric. I keep going back to this Madden tournament. Have y'all checked that dude when he was going in Paul's nightclub? Have y'all checked that dude when he was going into the Madden tournament? Have y'all stopped and frisked that nigga in fucking Las Vegas? A lot of people will still be alive. But yet, y'all still want to fuck with us. Why? Now, granted, I will agree there's some crime going on. It is crime going on, but it don't warrant nobody dying. Like I said, I can go back to a time when I remember the cops was called out to my house constantly. I don't ever remember having a gun drawn on me by a fucking police officer. I don't ever remember that. I don't ever remember being thrown upside a wall. I don't ever remember a police officer not treating me with dignity and respect. I'll never remember that. Hell, I was even racially profiled one time when I was in Pennsylvania, when I was about maybe, 18, 19. I was riding in the car with my Caucasian friend. He was driving, I was asleep. Everybody know when I'm driving with somebody, I'm asleep. The cop pulled us over, wanting to know, and back then I didn't see what it was, but he wanted to know pretty much why was we driving together. As if I had him hostage. You get what I'm like, stuff like that. Remember some years ago, my house members probably remember this, but we were riding down to Baltimore, like 5 of us, and the cop stopped us and pulled us out the car. Pulled them out the car. It was a big mess. Like they do that, and half of the time I didn't even know if I was being racially profiled or not because that's not where my mind was at the time. And I can't. I guess coming from the north and coming down to the south, I guess it's difference. Like now, it's shit that going up in north too. I mean, it ain't all clear. Shit, you see what's going over in Minnesota. That's it, yeah, Minnesota and St. Paul and Indianapolis and all that. Like, But I just don't like a lot of the comments that I've been seeing, calling us monkeys and shit like that. I'm nobody's fucking monkey. I ain't never been a monkey. I'm no more monkey than fucking y'all are. As far as this, not to be mean, not to be racist, not to say this, but far as this 3/5 or 3/4, or what was it, 2/3 of a human or whatever, how is it possible? Now I don't care. Listen. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. How is it possible? This is always my question. To be of color, not just African Americans of color. There's other races that are of color because we all come from Africa. We have something that Caucasian people don't, and that's called melanin. Okay. So my question is, how is it that we're 2/3 of the people of the person? Wouldn't it make y'all less of the person because y'all don't have melanin? Y'all can't stand in the sun for too long or in the grass. So wouldn't that make y'all less of the 2/3 of the person? Just things I just want to know. I mean, we can survive the habitats a little bit, not much, but a little bit longer than y'all can. So that's just like I said, I love all people. I'm not trying to, but it's just my question. I've been hearing this a lot, and I've seen a lot of comments down in a second. I want to know this. Somebody answer this. If we're supposed to be less than human, well, that's what they used to say back in the day. We know it ain't true, but we're supposed to be less than human, but we have more attributes than y'all. You get what I'm saying? Of melanin. We have melanin, y'all don't. So wouldn't that make y'all less of the person if we're going in that rhetoric? But anyway, that's just always been my thought. That's all I wanted somebody to explain to me there. Explain it to me. But it's sad in 2019 that it still comes to this. And like I said, I'm not talking about the shooting. I'm talking about the fucking comments that I've been reading behind the shooting. Like, let's just pray somebody don't come to your offices and start spraying up the spot, because that's what they're good for. Not to say it, but that's what happens. You know, like, we got to do better. We've got to fucking do better. And these police officers need to be held accountable. They really need to be held accountable. Nobody's taking accountability for what the fuck going on. And her ass should have been locked up for that shit. It's just like you can't be an officer and can't tell your gun from your taser. And who knows, it could have been a mistake. It could have been a mistake, but no. Because you don't hear too many African American officers shooting white people. You don't. I don't hear about it, or at least it don't make the media as much. Like I said, I've never heard of, well, except that cop with the gun that with that lady when she knocked on the window and he shot her. I don't know. His ass need to be in jail too. I don't play that shit. Anybody that's out committing crimes, anybody that's out harming other human beings, asses need to be in jail. Because one thing I've learned about them, a lot of these motherfucking cops, they're sociopaths. And they have sociopathic behavior. That's why I wanted to become one. But you get what I'm saying? Like, they have sociopathic behavior. And my question is, when marijuana becomes legal, if it becomes legal, what's going to be the excuse then? Because now you can stop somebody and say, I smell marijuana. So that gives a whole reason for stopping. So if marijuana becomes legal, then what is it going to be next? See, you got to think, and I'm just starting to realize, legalizing marijuana will cause a whole lot of issues, especially recreational, because now when a cop stop you, if marijuana is legal, I guess they could probably get you from under the influence. But if you got weed on you or whatever, this, that, and the third, it's just like it's a reason for them to stop you. It's a reason for them to start fucking with you once they said, I smell marijuana. That's what they always say. When that cop tased that boy, get that boy a heart attack and threw his ass on the ground and split his fucking face open, and he laid there dying, almost turning blue. If you look at that video, you see that cop looking back, goes, is marijuana in the car? Is marijuana in the car? Is marijuana in the car? Because that gives them a reason to stop you. My question is, once weed is legal, what's going to be the reason then? Shit, it's fucking scary out here. Like, we need some cops that's going to de-escalate situations, not escalate them. But yeah, man, like that shit gotta cease. Phone is taking forever. This that's the way you. I'm still learning, so daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming. Oh, just learning how to use this shit. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All I have to say. That's about it for right now, unless I see some other shocking news. I've been doing good. I said I wasn't gonna be looking at a bunch of police shooting videos, so I'm suppose I'm doing good. Alrighty. Alright, so it's still early in the morning. So that's pretty much all I had to say. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, or whatever. Give myself a thumbs up. I guess I can't even do that.